Welcome to the red carpet from the Global Peter Drucker Forum and the Hofburg Palace. My name is Franziska Graf, and I'm joined here by two of our finalists from the Peter Drucker Challenge, which is our annual essay contest. And I'm so curious, so both of our guests here are from Nigeria. Next to me is Gabriel Edibo. And then here we have MacDonald Maduabuchi. So nice that you're here. I'm so curious to know why you decided to hand into the contest. So maybe Gabriel, you want to start?
All right, thank you so much. So I always have the ambition of achieving a global milestone. And when I knew about the competition last year, I wrote it, but then I didn't make it to the top 10. I was a bit heartbroken, but then I was determined to make it to the top 10 this time around to attend the Global Peter Drucker Forum because I've heard about it. And as someone with disability, I believe that my achievements will inspire many. I've never had the opportunity of writing essay before now until when I participated in one essay competition by Lausanne, and that gave me the platform and the exposure. So I believe this will inspire many persons.
It for sure will, and so nice that you decided to hand in again and for being, resilient. Thank you so much. And how about you, MacDonald? Why did you decide to hand into the contest?
Okay, thank you. I think for me it was more of a cultural enlightenment. So I hadn't heard of the Global Peter Drucker Forum earlier, but someone handed me the application, said you should try this out. And then looking at the topic, the second curve, it struck me. So I was reading through it, and then I could see it was more about how do you continue and sustain success. And then it struck me from someone that comes from a background of a high-risk background. I was wondering, do we even attain success to sustain it? So it was more like a cultural background for me. How do we sustain? How do we, first of all, achieve success? Then how do we sustain it? So I started to inch in on that.
Thank you for sharing that. So I'm very curious to hear about your essay topics, because this year's Global Peter Drucker Challenge topic is the second curve in life and business, how to best navigate the cycles of growth and renewal. So maybe just very briefly, what is the topic of your essay? And in one sentence, what is your essay about?
So the topic of my essay is Renaissance of Growth Playbook. So for me, the second curve is about how individuals and businesses can remain relevant. So the idea of growth playbook comes from individuals and businesses having a playbook, a strategy that will keep them relevant, which is the second curve. So not just waiting until the client setting, the idea by Charles Andy. So that is what the second curve means for me. And I brought my personal story of how I lost my sight. Adapting to assistive technology was a major challenge. And in order for me to remain relevant, I had to pivot and adapt to the new reality. And this is my message to individuals and businesses to adapt in order for them to remain relevant, just like I am now.
You make me very curious to read your essay. You made me very curious to read your essay. How about you, MacDonald? What is your essay about?
Okay, I think the topic of my essay was the second curve, even in the pursuit of the first. So I think what struck me the most was discovering that in such a high-risk society like Nigeria, the odds of failure outweigh the possibilities of success, which was, a prerequisite for fear and scare. So I discovered that most persons would rather remain dormant than move into, a life-changing opportunity. So with time after research, I discovered that what we majorly did as an Igbo and then as a Nigerian was we created this path to this first joy of success. And what we did was, instead of trying to sustain it, we brought in other people to this business. We brought in associates, friends, families, such that they grow in the business and you step back and have them, sustain the business for you. And that becomes what they call the second curve. So that was it.
Again, so curious to read. Thank you so much to both of you for joining me on the red carpet. I hope you have a really nice day at the forum and you meet lots of interesting people, and thank you so much.
Thank you so much. It's been a great time.